Clark, Superman. Clark, Superman.
Hey, what's up? It's Tre Swervo. Thank you for coming in. And first things first, Happy New Year's, Happy New Year. Okay, simply put, we're going to dive into 4 times that Superman was slaughtered. Okay, once again, we're going to dive into 4 times that Superman was slaughtered. This will be canon, and it will come from animated and real movies. Okay, so hang in with us. Before we get started, please subscribe. Please subscribe. I got some dreams I'm trying to accomplish, and subscribing really can help me. Thank you very much. When I get over here. Anyways, let's get started. To start off our list, we're going to begin with Doomsday versus Superman. In Zack Snyder's The Justice League, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman try to defeat Doomsday in an all-out effort to save Earth. Now, this scene is beautifully shot. Actually, the entire movie is beautifully shot in the Zack Snyder's Justice League. But in an all-out effort, ultimately Superman was impaled through the S on his chiseled chest. Now, this was a valiant effort, but let's just watch him. Okay, let's move on. Now we have a throwback. Count Crystal versus Superman. In the Carnivals of Souls story, in Justice League of America issue 145, Count Crystal contacts a demon. After he contacts this demon, he offers him the souls of the Justice League members. He uses a satellite to hone in on the Justice League security monitors. Now, Superman just happens to be on security monitor duty at the moment, which I call plot armor, but you know, whatever. When Count Crystal notices that Superman is on duty, he uses magic to then murder Superman. Now, you can agree with it, I mean, you can disagree, but a kill is a kill. And I'm gonna say it one more time. A kill is a kill. Let's move on to a personal favorite of mine. Superman versus God. In Kingdom issue number 1, The Never-Ending Slaughter, the Quintessence granted a power to a man named Gog. Yes, Gog. G-O-G. Gog. Once Gog got this power, he then became mad with power. Now, he then blamed Superman for him not being able to control his powers. Like, this is a total lack of accountability by Gog, but hey, I'm here for the story. Now, this is where it gets savage. Gog travels back in time an infinite amount of times. Literally, he goes back over and over and over to the point where he doesn't remember how many times he went back in time. And each time, he goes back and slaughters Superman. And again, 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 and again. Okay, you get the point, you get the point, you get the point. Okay, to wrap us up, we have Doomsday versus Superman, but this is the comic version. In my opinion, this is the most iconic Superman death in any media form. Movie, comic, animated series, it doesn't matter. This is the most iconic Superman death ever. In 1992, Superman issue 75, which is conveniently titled The Death of Superman, Superman and Doomsday face off in Metropolis for their final showdown. Kind of similar to the Zack Snyder Justice League example, and ultimately it is really simple. They both deliver a blow at the same time.
Good try. Good try.
But in this instance, when they deliver their double knockout, both characters end up dying. With that being said, the reason why this death is so iconic, this is the first time that Superman was ever killed and he was not revived, okay? You know how when we watch Dragon Ball Z and we see Goku die and then he comes back and then dies and then comes back. You know, Superman kind of had the same characteristics. But in this issue, once Superman died, it was the end of the comic. It was literally epic. And this was 4 times that Superman was slaughtered. But before you go,
Oh, hey, you stayed. But anyways, don't mind me. I'm just reading Radiant Black because, sponsor me, sponsor me. Okay, before I go, I need 3 things from you. 1, subscribe. Come on, now I got some dreams I want to accomplish and I need you to subscribe. 2, comment below. What comics are you currently reading? What manga? What webtoons? Anything. What are you reading right now? Let me know. Drop a comment below. And number 3, drop a comment. Say Happy New Year's, Happy New Year.
before we go, fly Eagles, fly baby. Shout out to Jalen Hurts.